Good afternoon, this is Robert. We're over here at Bodykore Studios, here with Ava, star of the show today. And we're going to get a female perspective of what it's like, working out in the gym, kind of how weird it is, or what's the day normal workout look like. So, when you go to the gym, do you like to warm up or something? Do you like to run before?
Yeah, I usually will do like some sort of cardio in the beginning. Okay. I usually will just walk on the treadmill, like put it at an incline and like walk for like 5 to 10 minutes until my heart rate goes up a little bit. Sometimes I'll use the Stairmaster, but definitely gets me more out of breath like quicker. So
it'll get you.
Yeah, it will get you. 2 minutes on the Stairmaster and I'm like exhausted. So I usually stick to the treadmill though.
Okay. Treadmill. Then after that, go focus more on like weights, cardio.
Recently, like the past year, I've been getting into weightlifting. Okay. But before that, I had never like used any type of like machine or like lifted weights in any way. I was mostly doing like HIIT workouts and stuff like that. But last year I like looked into personal training and stuff like that, and I really wanted to get into like learning how to use like the machines and like how to lift and stuff. So now I'll kind of base my days like leg day and like go and do like weighted squats and stuff like that. But I do still add in like cardio days and like ab cardio, HIIT interval stuff.
Switching it up throughout the week,
definitely do.
Depends on the day.
Yes, for sure.
What made you really want to start, working out more and focusing on the weights as well?
Yeah, so I'm a full-time student and I like didn't have a gym membership in college, and all throughout high school I played sports. Like I was never really in a gym. Okay. So when I went to college,
really active though.
Yeah, very active. I played like 3 different sports throughout high school. I did track, field hockey, lacrosse, like tried everything.
Okay. Yeah, literally.
Yeah. But when I got to college, like I didn't have really sports anymore, so I would go to the gym. And it was always just like filled with like the frat boys and like the athletes, like using all of the weights and stuff like that. So I was just I restricted myself to like the treadmill and the elliptical and like the yoga area. And then, I don't know, I just kind of like was curious. Like eventually I was like, I wasn't super into like the knowledge behind working out. I just like was doing it because I like wanted to be healthy and look good and whatnot. But once I like learned like, oh, like weightlifting actually like burns like calories and all of that like so much better than just doing a 15-minute HIIT workout, like I definitely wanted to like learn about it more and like get more into it. So I like a girl in my sorority, she like her mom owned a gym and they actually like followed me on Instagram, and I like started looking into it. And yeah, it was just something like I went in for a consultation and like I really enjoyed it, and I just like kind of picked it up.
So that's where you've been working out now?
Yeah, I have a personal trainer at a gym in Orange, and then I also have a like membership at Planet Fitness, so I'll go on like the weekends more so.
Okay. When you go on the weekends and you're not just doing like personal training, do you feel like weird at all? Does it ever feel awkward? I mean, even when I go to the gym, to be honest with you, it feels kind of like a little bit of a weird environment, kind of, especially if you don't know those other people, right?
Yeah.
You're not necessarily as close with those other people, as you would be a trainer.
Definitely.
How do you feel? What's that experience like for you?
Yeah, it's definitely, I would say like I have 3 actually unique experiences when I go to the gym. Like when I go to my school gym, it's very different because it's like all people kind of my age, and so it's almost more like, oh, I don't want to run into somebody.
Gotcha.
And especially like a boy, like I don't know, it's like, oh, I don't really want to run into you at the gym when I like am sweaty and gross. So that's like definitely one experience, is like I kind of don't go to my school gym anymore because I like don't want to see people, which is why I got a gym membership outside. But I think like the cons of that is definitely like you don't know anybody, and it kind of makes it a little more like uncomfortable when, I don't know, there is somebody that's like really close to you or like looking at you. I remember a couple weeks ago.
It feels like they're like breathing on you.
Yeah, I remember a couple weeks ago I went with my friend and she was gonna meet me there. So I went on like the very end, second to last treadmill, and I was like saving one for her, and they were all open. and some guy got on the treadmill right next to me, and I was
with
just
all
like,
the other ones
with
open.
all of the other ones open, and I was just
Kinda
like,
weird.
yeah, it was like, why did you pick this one? Like this one treadmill. And then my friend came and I like looked at her and I was like, why? Like,
What the heck?
why did he choose this treadmill? So it's just little things like that, and it's just, I don't know, inconvenient for sure.
Make me feel a little more comfortable if I obviously was going out of my way to like
Yeah.
kind of be by myself and allot that space for my friend, and then along comes this person who obviously I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, definitely. Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Well, so since you've been going to your personal training gym, would you say that you prefer that a lot better? You know, just because that feeling, that atmosphere a lot better?
Yeah, it's an all women's gym too.
Okay.
So definitely it's nice to just like feel like fully comfortable
You don't have
there.
somebody, like, staring at you all the time.
Yeah. So I definitely like that aspect of it. Like I went to an all girls high school. Like I'm very comfortable with like being around all girls. So it was like a nice like feeling to just like not have to worry.
Almost.
Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think definitely also just being one-on-one with my trainer. Like they'll sometimes like have other clients in the gym, but for the most part, it's very singled out, and it'll most of the time just be me and her, and we have like the gym to ourselves.
One experience.
Yeah, so it's really nice because I can like really focus, and like she's not distracted by other people, and like she can help me to the fullest extent.
Yeah,
so
ask questions.
Yeah.
For you for support if necessary. Absolutely.
Definitely.
If you could change one thing like about your gym experience, like not at your personal training gym, but where you go to at Planet Fitness, like what would that be for you? Like, would it be you know, like, oh, it's how weird it is? Like, what would you change?
Yeah, I just think like it's such a stereotype for like the men to overtake like all of the weight training areas. So I think if I could change it, I would make it at least a little bit more like evened out with like more. I mean, there are girls obviously that I see over there, but most of the time I'll be waiting for a guy at the squat rack, or like waiting for a guy to finish with like some type of weightlifting machine. And like I just wish that I wasn't waiting for a machine. That's the one thing. The gym is always packed. Like I feel like whenever I go, there's just, everybody's in the exact location I need to be. But yeah, I think if I could just have like less wait times, and also like more girls kind of like taking over, just yeah.
You know, probably feel a little bit more comfortable, kind of similar to what you're used to, right? At that gym. Yeah, I feel the same thing. Like, especially ever since it's still closer to the new year, it's been so packed. Like, depending on what time you go. If I go in the mornings, even it's packed. Like,
the New Year's resolutions haven't ended yet.
It's crazy. Like, I did not see you guys 3 months ago.
Yeah, I'm like, where did you guys all come from?
Do your thing. I hope everyone continues to. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm all for people, you know, on their fitness journey. But yeah, I don't like waiting an hour and a half for a squat rack.
Yeah.
It's never fun.
It's never fun.
So I think I might have to, you know, check out the personal training route.
Yeah, it's definitely like nice. If I could do it for the rest of my life, I probably would.
Okay.
What is like your experience though, like as a man, like do you ever, I don't know, like is there ever anything that you would want to change in the gym?
Most definitely the fact that, like, you know, you have to wait a lot. You know, it's just the fact that there isn't enough space, there aren't enough machines or, you know, platforms necessarily for what I would want to do. And I feel like really, especially since it's still close to the new year, like that's been a problem.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yesterday, like I was doing back, and after I was on the like I was doing rows, and after I was doing like lat pull downs, I wanted to move on to deadlifts, and I was looking around for like 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I ended up just doing them with dumbbells, you know, instead of doing barbells, which is okay, but it can be a little frustrating. You know,
inconvenient.
it's not necessarily what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But you know, you make do what you can. But that would probably be one thing, and also just people staring at you.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird. Like, I don't experience that as much just, you know, from the guy's standpoint, but even guys, like, will just stare at each other for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I just think it's the gym in general. People just, like, are curious or something. I don't know. Every time. I mean,
People can say hi,
even,
though.
yeah, that's true. Like, I definitely have, like, gotten, like, it's like a mutual stare, though, because I'm like, oh, God, and now I'm looking at you, but you were looking at me. So it's, yeah, you were looking at me first, but I totally get that.
Those are probably the main things. I'm trying to think. There's also a lot of things that, like, my gym doesn't have that other gyms have. There's a lot of, like, I would say, like a belt squat. see, there's a couple different things like a hack squat like that aren't at my gym specifically, and that I'll have to like go around to other different gyms because I work out at Crunch, and like if I do go to those other crunches, they're even more packed just because those weights are that equipment is there. So those are probably things I would change, you know.
Yeah,
if I could.
for sure. Planet Fitness definitely does not have like everything either, which kind of sucks, but I do have like a lot more in my like gym when I go to training. Like that, I didn't even know what a hack squat was before I like started going to training because like I'd never seen one in the gym.
Absolutely,
Same with like a sissy squat and like I don't know, all of the like more unique machines. Like I just didn't know what they were before.
More specific, you know, for different types of training, especially in a personal training facility. That makes a lot of sense. So how long have you been going to that personal training facility now?
So it's actually a really funny story. I started going about, it was April of last year, and my first session ever with her, I like hadn't, I had been working out, but I hadn't been like intensely working out. So I knew it was gonna be like really hard. It was gonna kick my ass, but I actually ended up fainting, and in her arms, like I fainted on my trainer, and I was like, oh, she caught me, yeah, but I had never fainted in my life before.
That's pretty scary.
And it was scary. I lost my vision for like 10 minutes. Like it was just black, and I was just
Everything gets, like blurry.
Yeah, like I felt super lightheaded, and it came out of nowhere. And so I just stopped, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm fine. Like, just really tired." And then boom, like I remember I was holding water, and it like spilt all over me, and I like fell, and I didn't remember falling. Turns out I went and got tested and I had COVID. So it was a combination of never lifting weights before and having COVID, I think, that just really sent me.
That's a heck of a combo.
Yeah, but I was like, I felt so bad. I was like, she probably thinks I'm such a liability. Like I literally fainted on day one. And I was like, are you still gonna train me? Like I promise this isn't gonna happen. And I recovered from COVID and everything was fine after that, and I started going back. But that was like my first time ever training with her was during April of last year.
That's a hell of a start.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun first story to have.
Absolutely. Did you ever have any like after effects or anything pertaining to COVID? Like, I know a lot of people have said like, oh, they still feel like their cardio isn't the same necessarily.
Yeah, I think for the first like month after, like I definitely was getting lightheaded and stuff. And I was just like getting tired more. And when I did have COVID, I didn't know, like I only went and got tested because I was like trying to rule things out because I didn't know why I fainted. And I was like, oh my, and I was like, oh, guess I'm positive. But my only symptom throughout the whole time was like a headache for like 11 days straight. But other than that, like I'm definitely like completely recovered now. Like I never lost my taste or smell, thank God.
Not too bad.
It was like my like biggest fear.
Yeah, I mean, to be able to be healthy and you know not have to worry about that, it's good.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to also check in. If you guys have any questions, please hit us up in the chat. You know, live chat on Instagram or Facebook. Hit us up. Ask us any questions. Be more than happy to answer.
Yes, please do.
So tell me a little bit more about your fitness journey. Like, what do you plan on doing maybe this year? Some goals for yourself?
Oh, that's hard. I definitely want to. I've been like kind of slacking with like more so of my eating habits, which like factors that, yeah, it is the hardest part. But I think in the gym, like I just want to be more consistent. Like I've been so busy with school and like outside stuff that it's been hard, like other than my like scheduled sessions, it's been hard to like get myself to go to the gym. Yeah, so I definitely want to be like more consistent, especially like on the weekends. Like I think I get lazy. I'm like, oh, like it's the weekend and
party a little bit.
Yeah.
Have a couple drinks,
yeah, so I definitely
food.
Exactly. And then Monday comes and I'm like, damn, like I did not do anything this weekend. So definitely consistency I want to get better with, and also just like hitting like PRs, I guess. Like I want to like be able to hit, like I don't know exactly what my PR is for like a squat or deadlift, but like I do want it to go, like I want to be able to lift heavier.
If you could have like a weight that you want to get to, like what would that be for you know, squat or deadlift or whatever? Like if you want to, let's just say, you know, 180 85 or something, or 155? Like, what would that be?
Yeah, I don't know like what like the average is like for like I don't know what a woman is like typically like should. So I don't know. Like I don't know what's too heavy or what's not.
What do you usually like? What do you usually lift? Like if you are doing like deadlift, squats.
I think it's like one something. It's like lower one, but it's also like I'm not doing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not like too many reps or too many sets. So yeah.
Do you prefer to work out more in the mornings, or would you prefer like midday?
Yeah.
You know, afternoon or night?
It's kind of weird. So I think I like switched because like 2 years ago, I was super into going to the gym at night. Like I loved going at night.
Yeah.
But now if I like go anytime past like the morning, I just like don't have the motivation anymore.
Don't have that same energy.
Yeah, so I think now I definitely like going in the morning, which is kind of a bummer because I have like classes early morning. So I'm also not an early morning person. So like to go to the gym like before 10 is like too early, but I have class. So it's like finding the balance is hard for me because I'll like go into the gym at like 8 a.m. and then I'll just be tired all day. But it's like I have the motivation earlier in the morning than I do later in the afternoon.
Do you feel that that's usually like a good way to start your day? Or do you still like I prefer those mid-afternoon workouts? I
definitely think I feel like better. Like I feel a lot like I've done so much already and like feel more accomplished when I get a workout in the morning.
Absolutely. You've already done something, you know, positive for yourself.
Yeah, it's like a mind reset. Like you just feel like a new person after.
Never regret.
Yeah, you never regret a workout.
I usually feel the opposite. I'm like, damn, I for sure should have went. That's usually how it is for me in the mornings. Especially like it's been so crazy. You know, we're talking about how packed it's been. Like the mornings are usually the way.
Yeah, that's true. So you like working on the morning the most?
If I can. But same thing, like I kind of struggle with getting out of bed and you know, getting there really.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I've been struggling with recently. Like I'll wake up, you know, around like 6, you know, have some coffee, you know, some breakfast or whatever, try to eat something that's good, get something get something in me, and then from there go to the gym maybe for about an hour and a half, you know. Take my time, get ready for work. But if not, you know, I have no problem going later as well too. It's just, you know, by that time it's usually like a lot more packed. But unless I go like maybe like around like later 9 to 10, but then I always have trouble sleeping. So
because you're like all energized.
Exactly, especially if I'm gonna take like, you know, a Bang or an energy drink or any type of pre-workout, and I'm up like the whole night.
Yeah, I've never taken like any pre-workout before.
Never?
Yeah, I've really wanted to try it, but I just don't know like what brand or like what type to start with.
Okay.
So if you have any recommendations.
I definitely do. I would say try it out and maybe drink like half of it first, especially if you don't do it too often.
Yeah.
A lot of them have like a lot of caffeine. I drink insane amounts of coffee as well as like 2 or 3 of those. It's bad. It's terrible. But I mean, it gets me
You're
going.
amped.
I'm definitely not lacking on the energy.
Yeah.
But I definitely got some recommendations for you.
Oh, good. Yeah, I usually will have like a Celsius, but like that's about it because I don't drink coffee or like any caffeine really.
Celsius is like good though.
Yeah, I like the Celsius. It's like a good.
What's your go-to flavor for the Celsius?
You know, I've been like trying to find. I've only tried a couple of the flavors.
Okay.
But I like. There's like some fruity one. I forget what it's called. But I definitely like that one the most. There's like a grape one that I've tried. It's awful. And then I'm not the hugest fan of the cola one.
Okay.
It makes me, I don't know, it's like too sugary. Oh, I like the strawberry kiwi one. That one's really good. That one's good.
I like the raspberry, the acai one. It's like a green tea.
I want to try that one.
It's like not carbonated, so you just toss it down, go kill your workout.
Yeah.
So, pretty easy. Let me see here. Pertaining to like, you know, any protein, like do you drink or like you protein, maybe like a shake or something like that?
Afterwards I usually I like protein bars, but I do like protein shakes too. Like I've been trying to, I don't know, change protein powders just because I don't know. I've like heard like some bad things. I've been using like whey protein, but I don't know, like some people say it's bad, some people say it's good. I don't really know. So I've been trying to like switch between different ones, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get the most amount of protein like out of it.
Do you make it in like a blended shake, or do you just get the shaker and just shake it?
Sometimes I'm lazy and I just will like drink it with water and like ice, and then sometimes I'll make like a smoothie with like frozen fruits and like add stuff in like chia seeds and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling like making food and really putting all my effort in. Yeah.
That's actually what I love to do is a smoothie, throw some chia seeds like you said, some protein, usually whey protein, some acai, some peanut butter. It's like my go-to
Love
smoothie. It. Always good. Let's see. So do you, when you go to the gym, do you have your like workout shoes? Like these are like my like lifting shoes or running shoes, or do you just, you know, same outfit, it's all good?
I think, so I have like 3 different shoes. Like one of them mainly I only wear if I'm like gonna run because they're the most like supportive. The other 2, the other 2 are just more for like fashion, I guess. Like I have black and white, so just depending on what I'm wearing, I'll wear.
Have some options.
Yeah, I'll wear either or, but I like hate my running shoes. They're really ugly. So if I'm not running, they're like these Nike shoes that I got a while ago when I was like running track. So they're really comfortable. Like running in these is definitely not as fun. Like my feet are like literally flat. Yeah, so it's not ideal, but I like don't wear them as much anymore because I like don't love running. Like I like doing sprints sometimes, but I'm not a big fan of running anymore. I think I'm
not unless somebody's chasing me.
Yeah.
It's not really my thing.
Yeah, I have to really be in the mood if I like am gonna do full blown running cardio.
Same. Yeah, I used to have to do jog sprints like in high school for football and a little bit in college, and now I just hate doing any type of running or sprints. You know, I'll get my cardio on jiu-jitsu or something.
Jiu-jitsu, that's fun.
So do you do like cardio to start your workout to finish normally?
Yeah, I will usually start with cardio and then end with cardio too, and then I'll stretch after, like at the very end. But I usually just do kind of the same things, like walk, and then sometimes at the end I'll go on the Stairmaster, but other than that.
Yeah, if you're feeling like you want to die.
Yeah, if I'm like, do I really want to just put myself into a grave? Like, maybe.
Okay. Then we'll switch it up. Okay, well, I think we're also, you know, gonna do a little workout today.
Okay.
Demonstration. We got Nam here. Also, get some chairs. Oh yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm Nam. Ignore my sweatshirt. I actually spilled protein.
It's okay. I don't think they can see.
How many boogie you spot out? Yeah.
So this is our sissy squat. It's actually one of our newest equipment that we've gotten recently, and it's actually one of my favorites. So today Ava's going to be showing us what's up, demonstrating for us. It's great, you know, if you're doing any type of workouts for legs, especially focus on your quads.
Yeah, it's just nice because you don't, like, you're supported so that it doesn't feel like you're falling, but you're still getting the same effect.
And you're locked in the whole time.
Yeah, like these are like adjustable too, which is nice, I think.
No matter how tall or short you are, you'll be alright. Alright, show us some stuff.
Yeah, like I'll usually, oh wow, I'm really sore, I'm not gonna lie, I worked it out. I hit legs on Tuesday, what day is it, Wednesday, yesterday, and
definitely still feel it a couple days.
Yeah, oh gosh. But yeah, I'll use the sissy squat when I go to the gym. But I don't know, it's nice, like I'll do like a superset of like this and something else with legs, or I don't know, switch it up with like arms and stuff, but but yeah, I don't know. I just like this machine. It's like so small and like efficient. Like you just, I don't know. It's so easy. Yeah, give it a try.
Check it out. Yeah, I don't think I see it in too many gyms.
Yeah, I've never seen one in like another gym.
I go to Crunch and I don't see any in the ones around my place. Yeah, I did legs yesterday as well.
It's a nice little warm up.
Yeah, that's a pretty good stretch. In my quads, like immediately.
Yeah. Really lets you get low too.
Mm-hmm. It almost feels like you're gonna like fall backwards, but it supports you pretty well.
Yeah. Definitely the back pad is helpful.
Alright. Yeah, man.
Oh.
No, you can just wrap up the show. Thanks, everyone.
Well, I appreciate you guys checking in on our first live show. Please check us out at Bodykore online, and you know, if you need anything, whether it be large or small, we do it all. So give us a call. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.